Back to base, taking me back to my alma mater is one of the best things that happened to me in 2019.
Back to Base workshop was literally about the young contemporaries going back to where they are from to give back to the young ones there.
I've always had the idea of inspiring the little ones around me. I never knew it would be this early in my career.
I went to my primary school, which I didn't think of going. That's what the Back to Base workshop was going back and creating an awareness about the arts.
So about 1 year ago, we were sitting together here with our team at the Goethe Institute, and we said we would like to focus more on projects related to young people and art. And therefore we said, why not ask young Nigerian artists who already started their career to go back to their school and have this 2 days workshop with the students there. And with Rele Gallery we had a very professional partner, and they have this young contemporary program so that they are supporting young artists from all over Nigeria.
It was actually interesting going back to Yola and looking at the progress that has been made in my alma mater.
I never thought of going back there. I felt very satisfied, discovering these young minds. I mean, I never would have thought, considering the kind of environment that it is.
First day of the workshop, we made things from discarded materials. I think the only things that were bought were just scissors and glues.
Kids play with anything, so it was really intriguing for them to actually see that they could create something beautiful out of clay.
First day of the workshop, when I asked the kids who wants to be a doctor, half of their hands were raised. I asked them who wants to be a lawyer, half of their hands were raised. But then I asked them who wants to be an artist, none of their hands were raised. On this second day of the workshop, I asked them, a few of them who had enjoyed the process raised up their hands.
It was really amazing how open their minds were. It's not something they had to struggle with. It wasn't mathematics, it wasn't English, it's something that comes from within.
So we wanted to show the teachers at the respective schools that even if they don't have a huge budget for material, this is no reason not to do creative artworks with the students there. So therefore it was from the start really important that the artists use materials such as paper, glue, fabric, pieces of fabric or so, which you can find everywhere, so that even when the students go home and tell their families about this project, that they can tell their siblings, okay, let's do it here at home.
They're kids. That means that they have limited access to certain resources.
So picking objects and discarded materials to create an artwork is one of the best ways to actually understand and know how creative a person can be.
Some of the students even brought some pieces of fabric from their homes, so they found out that you can create art with just things around you.
During the whole process of teaching, and some students were asking questions like, oh, so if we could create art out of sand, we could create art out of probably people. I was like, yes, you could create art out of literally anything, even your rubber sponge from your house.
It was important to show these kids that with everyday material you can be balling, you can have a whole life.
I really feel great seeing the joy in the eyes of these children, because they were very calm at that very process of creating, and they were very happy.
The future of art is bright, and I'm very hopeful that the younger ones are going to break new ground and do exceedingly well.
Well, it was fascinating to see during the workshops I have attended that immediately some of the students, and interestingly a lot of boys, you really could feel the sparkle, that they realized suddenly this is something totally new and this is something really fascinating.
I love the class because my teacher Dandelion came and taught us without us paying money, and teaching us how to use magazine without using pencil to draw.
I like the workshop. I learned so many things like painting, drawing, and even making things with your hands. Without waiting for government to do for you something, you can do something with your hands so that you achieve it in your future.
The workshop actually achieved the aim of telling that art is not expensive or meant for the elites or the rich.
So I feel like in 10 years' time, they will look back to the workshop and still be inspired by the events that happened.
So I think the impact should be like in 10 years' time, you see young people who are confident to say they are artists or to say they are going to study art and actually take it seriously.